Yo, what we're here to do today is raise money for charity, the Special Olympics. Hit that donate button and please donate to us. Jake Paul, do you think you're ready for this? Because I'm the fastest man on the planet.
And here we go.
And this is what you want to see. This is what everyone came out here to witness. And as they're in the blocks, interesting starting position from lane 3. That's Cole Lampert, and it's a false start. So everyone gets one, or there's one false start attributed to the group, and the next one to do it is disqualified. So as they get back set, the crowd goes quiet, but the hearts start racing at this point.
I can barely contain myself, Thomas.
And fast out the gate, looks like Logan. Oh, we have a tumbler, but looks like it's neck and neck. It's between Funny Mike, and unclear who that is, but it looks like Funny Mike's gonna take it. Brennan Taylor also there.
Nope, not Funny Mike. We've all eyes on Logan Paul right now.
It looked like he got up limping as he crosses the finish line.
He is in bad shape, being carried by Fuzi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not good.
As we look at that, looks like right out the block, and Fuzi takes a dive there with him.
Fuzi takes a dive. Logan turns directly into a robot, it looked like there. Yep, he's a robot. Do we have a official winner?
I do believe Brennan Taylor takes it home.
Takes the first heat. Yep, that's Brennan. Just
with a 12-second .43 100-meter dash, which is pretty good. George Janko in second, Cole Lampert in third.
Jake Paul on the block, ladies and gentlemen.
So all eyes on Jake Paul. It's unfortunate that his night might come to an end as we get off right now. And it looks like a close race down to the wire. It's going to be lane 4. Oh, it's a little slip up there.
Oh, Jake.
And is that Jake Paul finishing?
Paul
it was a neck and neck between 3 guys. Looks like Purple Drink.
Let's get the final tally.
Was pulling up with an injury. And we're going to go to the official scorers table to see what the...
Jake Paul holding up the one finger. He believes he's got it.
And it looked like he got it down the stretch. A huge burst of speed.
Came out of nowhere. It was terrible off the start, but he really turned those boosters on.
About midway through, he starts to get his speed right there.
He's leaning back. It looks like he's in a recliner while running. This is incredible. And...
Ooh, and it looks like Jake Paul, the official stats are in. He ran a 12.25 second 100. This is how close it was. Tobe Jizzle. Jake Paul's the winner. Tobe Jizzle in second, 12.26. And we have Shannon with the winner. Shannon, let's go.
So Lance 210 is out there. Vitaly is out there. King Batch, the favorite. And Destroying. This is a big heat, guys. And they're off.
And they are off, and it's a great
get-up. I believe that's Destroying.
And Destroying is just running away with it.
He is out of his mind.
Oh, and Batch is slowing up.
No,
he better put on the afterburners.
No, it doesn't matter. Destroying is the fastest man on the planet.
Destroying with an impressive victory.
Mind-blowing.
Fast out of the gates, fast down the stretch. The man is fast.
That was incredible. Batch is hurt. Manager Jeff is telling me right now that King Batch is actually hurt, but at this point, does it matter? Destroying is the fastest man on the planet. Usain Bolt, you've got nothing on this guy.
Whew. And really quick out of the blocks. That's so important for the 100-meter dash. And to maintain of speed throughout, impressive. And he didn't look back. Impressive by Destroying.
I mean, is there any reason to look back at that point? That guy's about to have a gold medal around his neck unless Ryan Garcia or maybe Jake Paul, if he's able to get some sort of mechanical device installed in his legs before the next heat.
Well, again, if you're just joining us, Jake Paul took the heat number 2. I think we found our favorite going ahead for the 100-meter dash, Destroying with an 11-second 100-meter dash. That's impressive for anybody. Watch out for.
Guaranteed. If you're in Vegas right now, put your money on Charlie Jordan. It's a guarantee.
Charlie Jordan is in lane 4, so watch the middle lane, Summer Rae and Charlie Jordan. The start's going to be the utmost importance. And here we go.
Charlie Jordan's gone.
It's Charlie Jordan.
She's gone.
God, she is fast.
This girl is out of her freaking mind, dude.
I think she's running in the wrong heat. We need to put her against men.
My God. Charlie Jordan, Michael Jordan, wow. That girl is a freaking lightning bolt.
She made it look way
incredible.
too easy right there.
I mean, let's be honest. Who's going to compete with that today? You know, at this point, I really don't even remember my own name at all.
Well, you're good at disguising it, I will say that, but that takes us to the 100-meter dash. This is the event everyone came for. This is going to dub the fastest man on the internet, and I think we already know who that is. I think it's Destroying, but anything could happen out of the blocks. We have Destroying clocking in at an 11.07 100-meter dash officially, and we have Tobe Jizzle at 12.26 and Jake Paul at 12.25. So those are the three main competitors to watch out for.
Yeah.
But Destroying a full second ahead of those guys, it's going to take an insurmountable effort to dethrone him.
I mean, I'm calling it Destroying, Tobe Jizzle, Jake Paul. Destroying is the fastest man in the entire planet. It would take a intergalactic boomerang to destroy his lane completely. It would have to fall into the ocean for him to lose. I mean, this kid is going to destroy everyone.
And as they get to the blocks, the crowd settles. And there we go. Paul slow out of the blocks, and
Jake
there you
Paul.
go. Destroying, just no one within him. It's just mind-blowing how fast that man is. Destroying the star of the show thus far, 4 for 4 on events. Get this guy some handicap over here.
I mean, it's just mind-blowing. He's sleeping on the course now, you know, signifying that he could do this in his sleep. He might as well have been shot out of a goddamn cannon. This dude is quite honestly the Usain Bolt of the entertainment industry.
Well, that's your champion right there. You're having a live look. Destroying as he put the competition to sleep.
Yeah, he's the fastest entertainer in the world. And, you know, it takes you back to times when Logan Paul was talking smack about being the fastest entertainer in the world, and, man, was he wrong.
Well, Paul, pretty quick out of the gate, just couldn't maintain acceleration. But there you see Destroying just as soon as he gets those first couple steps, he is just gone.
I mean, he looks like some sort of fighter jet that's just breaking the sound barrier as he runs. Everyone around him just looks absolutely terrible. George Janko again, once again with the world's ugliest, look of all time. Just a real tragic situation for everyone except for Destroying.
And an emphatic win to an impressive evening. Destroying 4 for 4 in these games. Definitely the star of the show.
Yeah, now he's just taking a nap, and rightfully so. I mean, listen, you win a contest like this, you take a nap, and I'm sure we'll be seeing him out later tonight.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Looked like Logan Paul congratulating him.
Let's go, champ.
So Shannon's
We're here
with
with the
Destroying
champ.
now.
Yep.
We're here with the champ, the fastest man on the internet. Look at him, y'all. Talk to the people.
Hey, man, I talk too much trash on the internet to not come out here and prove myself today, man.
Are you the fastest man on the internet that ever lived?
Come on, use your eyes, dog.
Oh, man.
You feel me?
Do you talk the most crap
Yeah.
anybody on the internet?
I just like to have fun with it,
I feel you.
I just like to have fun, man. I'm just glad I could come out here and win 100K for charity,
Okay.
I don't even know if they're going to give it to me, but if they don't, like...
Nah, they definitely don't give it to you. I know that for a fact. I'm
Hey,
going to give
man.
it to you.
Where my girl at? Yeah.
What's the charity, champ? And look at your beautiful lady. Talk to the champ. What's the charity?
I'm
We
still
don't have
deciding.
one yet. We need to get one.
I'm still deciding, man.
Still deciding.
I'm glad. I want to do something for, kids in Florida, man, who aren't as privileged. I'm from Florida. I'm from the crib.
I live in Miami,
Yes, sir. You already know. I want to do something for the kids, man.
Florida.
Yeah.
Let's go, champ.
Let's get it, man.
All right, man. We're so
Dog.
proud of you, man. You did it, champ.
Thank you, man.
Fastest man on the internet right
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at him, y'all. You happy with this lady?
So as we get set right now, it looks like Jake is going to lead things off for his team. And is that Charlie Jordan right next to him? Is she going to lead things off? Because my money's on who's ever on her team.
By the way, I would say that Charlie Jordan could probably beat Jake Paul in this race, and so I'm really excited to see how this goes down.
Well, I guess we're going to find out soon enough. This is the 100-meter relay, so 4 contestants running 100 meters each, 400 meters, and it's a dead-out sprint, so this is the fastest team wins. The only challenge is handing off the baton. They got to do it clean, and they got to do it in the restricted zone.
We've got Mare Bear back on the track after that gold medal win. We've got Ayla Woodruff, and of course, we've got this absolute psychopath, Raka Raka, dressed as a hamburger.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Who's ever on Raka Raka's team, I'm sorry. you drew the short straw, and your team probably won't win.
Yeah, that's a really sad happening. Maybe he's on destroying and Charlie Jordan's team. It kind of offsets it to make it fair for the rest of them.
That would be a great handicap, actually.
Yep.
Since they've separated themselves from the pack, it would make sense to put Raka Raka on their team and see if they could overcome that severe handicap. So as we get a live look at the baton, the runners will be getting set soon. And remember, you cannot drop the baton upon handing it to the other person. It's an automatic disqualification, so you're going to need to be handsy with that.
Oh, Charlie Jordan just looking like she's ready for war right now.
And they're off. Raka Raka actually with a great start as
Wow.
he has the inside
Wow.
lane. He's actually gaining.
Wow.
He must have heard us.
My goodness, he's really moving. And he is getting really close to Ayla Woodruff there.
And he is running out of steam. There are people on the track, and there we go with the
It's a
handoff.
There you go.
And it's unclear who's leading right now, but lane 7 looks like they're pulling out in front big time.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Summer Rae for the handoff to Jake Paul. Oh, wow, we've got one team
And we got
just
a clear
absolutely
winner
running
right
away.
now.
But Jake Paul turning the heat on. We've got a fall. Jake Paul back in the recliner.
And who's doing the anchoring? But of course, is that destroying?
Jake Paul looking like a duck-billed platypus as opposed to a hornet in this one.
And the batons are handed off.
Absolutely horrible
And
handoff.
destroying. There's no
Just,
one in
are you
frame
kidding
right
me?
there. That was unfair
Are
almost.
you serious? This
So-
guy,
3 for 3. That's your champion for the relay race right there.
I mean, this guy's going to have so much gold around his neck.
And whatever charity he's donating to could expect a big check in the mail.
Just mind-blowing work from Destroying.
So Destroying still undecided on what charity he was going to donate to, but whatever one it is, he's the right horse for this race. And we look at Charlie Jordan right there, handing it off to Summer Rae.
Summer Rae really turning the gas on. One of my favorite people on the earth, Summer Rae.
And here's the home stretch, of course.
Handoff to Jake Paul, who instantaneously gets back in that. It just doesn't matter, though. I mean, why talk about someone that's that far behind? Just absolutely incredible. But there's a lot of smiles out there. It looks like everybody's having a good time, all for a great cause. George Janko just with a face of utter determination. If
That's a gold medal face.
fans, if you're watching that out there and you can get me a screenshot to my Twitter of George Janko's face during that during that round, that was absolutely incredible face from George Janko.
That
Wow.
might have been the shot of the day right there.
Absolutely incredible.
So there's our winner, Destroying right there, joined by Jake Paul. And we'll get the subsequent second and third place winners to you shortly.
Like I said earlier, it's just incredible to see these guys who, you know, a lot of people pigeonhole into content creation and, you know, posting pictures and that kind of thing. I mean, these men and women are absolutely incredible. These are athletes, and it's just amazing to watch.
Well, Destroying 3 for 3 in today's games. Took home the 100, the hurdles, and now the relay race.
I mean, at what point do you stop creating content and just become some sort of all-pro athlete or some sort of Spartan warrior, you know?
But Shannon's actually with the winning team now, so we're going to hear from them right now.
Hey, I'm here with the winning team, guys. The money team. They call themselves the money team. I mean, this guy is amazing. Guys, talk to.
Hey, they're trying to interview me by myself, but my teammates.
Let's go, champ.
That's right. Team day. We all responsible for this.
Talk to it, champ.
Come on now.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We all got to put in that work to make that win, and we did.
Let's go, champ. Hey, can I get a let's go, champ? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
You guys are amazing, guys. Amazing. What a team. What the team. Let's go, champ.
All right.
Let's go, champ.
Guys, we are here with Jake, Logan, George, Janko. What is going on, guys? I saw you just shake hands. We are looking up there at this camera. I saw you guys just shake hands. What's going on? What'd you just make a deal about?
No, I love him. He's trash on the field. I'll destroy him. I told him, let's go right now.
Well, George thinks his 4x1 team got second, but really Logan can't run, and we were light years ahead of him.
Logan can't run, period, so it doesn't matter if him being able to run or not.
You're a bully.
Yeah.
Logan, anything?
Yeah, you're a bully.
Also, first time.
George Janko's a bully. Trended on Twitter now.
Yeah, at George Janko. Also, just throwing it out, the first time I ran in second place, and it felt like nothing. I was wearing regular shoes, now I have cleats. Can I drop this mic real quick?
Wow.
He didn't even pick it up for me. You heard it here. I mean, that's what happened. So I don't know, but are we going to have a rematch? Maybe.
So we're getting set for Heat 1. We have Spence Steven in lane 1, Ben Azalar in lane 2, Cole Labyrinth, Alex Wasabi in 5, Mark Donor in lane 6, and Steven Scherer in lane 9.
Wow. Anticipation is truly growing here. Mark Donor's stretching out those hamstrings, doesn't want what happened to his old boss to happen to him. There's Alex Wasabi warming up, looking as children-friendly, as family-friendly as he ever has. And they're off.
And they're off for the first heat of this inaugural Challenger Games presented by Halogen. In lane 1, we got Spence Steven gaining ground on everybody in the inside track.
He's really going after it.
Steven Scherer better watch out. He's going to get past quickly.
Mark Donor's sucking up a little bit of gas there in the back. I think he's been spending too much time at the nightclub.
I think we got two standouts right now, Spence Steven and Steven Scherer.
Their names are so similar, which makes it really difficult.
But the inside track, Spence Steven right now running away with it, literally and figuratively. It's going to be all him coming down the stretch right now. They're just battling for second.
Looks like he's screaming something as he runs. Absolutely incredible.
And it's going to be Spence Steven taking home Heat 1 in first place. Steven Scherer coming up behind.
Wow. The look of determination on Spence's face right now is just absolutely incredible.
That was an impressive run right there.
Yes. He's setting the bar pretty high.
So an incredible first performance by him, Spence Steven, as he took the inside track and never really looked back on that. And just all Spence Steven down the track, and he knows it too. Look how pumped he is.
He is excited. He is,
and we
can't really decide what could have pushed him to do that, but hopefully he's getting ready for the next one.
Well, in lane 1, the updated lane assignments are as followed. Number 1, Box Boy. Number 4, Ryan Trahan. Number 6, Dax. 7, Bryce Hall. 8, By Virus. 9, Nate My Name.
Now, Dax is definitely the best rapper on the course, that's for sure. Yeah, we're on live television right now, and you are right in the middle of it. Thank you. So I'm looking at Dax right now, definitely the fastest rapper, and hopefully he's got the wheels to back it up.
Well, he looks the part as he gets set, and off we go here. Heat number 2, we got the inside track. Box Boy really giving it all right there. And the outside still goes to Nate My Name. And who's going to make a pass here? Dax coming up. The grouping is pretty tight right now. No clear winner.
To be honest, I've seen mashed potatoes move faster than this heat.
It's 400 meters right there. It's a little bit of an endurance test. But Dax rounding that corner. Looks like he's the one in the lead right now. But on the outside, Nate My Name trying to make it competitive, but he's running out of gas, and it's going to be Dax down the stretch. But we do have another competitor coming in right now. That By Virus is pushing for second right now, but it's Dax in the lead, and he's going to take home heat number 2, followed by Dax.
Wow. Not only can he rap, but he can run, guys. This guy is really moving.
Another impressive showing, 2 blowouts in a row so far, so it's going to be interesting to see when all the heat winners meet each other, who's going to be the top dog.
Speaking of heat, I hope everyone out there is staying hydrated right now during this heat wave that's really attacking the United States, including sunny Long Beach, California, where we are. Thomas, how you feeling right now?
I feel good right now. I'm under a nice canopy out there. I'm not competing. I'm just watching them, critiquing, and just enjoying life.
Yeah, it's really going great. It's turned into quite a wild scene over in the commentator's booth. We've got Steven Spence. He's over here just making a ton of ties. The kid hasn't made $1 off YouTube since 1967. Dressed as a large cheeseburger out here, and my guess is he's going to fall over probably the first hurdle, but probably also all of them.
Well, it looks like he's got some hamburger fabric protruding onto his legs, so it's going to be tough to stretch out and make it over that first hurdle, but if he makes it to the end of this finish line, I'm going to give him a lot of kudos.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's going to end up well done. Yeah, he can't see anything. He can see absolutely nothing right now. This is going to be a tragedy of sorts. Who else do we have? We've got Funny Mike, the crowd favorite. Everybody loves Funny Mike. I don't think I've met someone who's been asked for more than Funny Mike in a long time. The kids love him. Everybody loves him. And it looks like we've got, is Jake Paul in this heat as well?
So we got Faye Sensei with Ali right now. Ali?
Yes, we are here with Faye Sensei. How are you? You're ice in your leg.
Yeah, a hamstring. I'm not sure if I pulled it or if I tore it, but the second half of the race, I just felt something nasty.
It's hard to argue or hard to add anything there as he flexes for the camera. That's his little Usain Bolt get-up. Best imitation right there. Let's see if he's flex. It's hard to argue or hard to add anything there as he flexes for the camera. That's his little Usain Bolt get-up. Best imitation right there. Let's see if he could take that energy and put it toward the 100-meter hurdles right here. But definitely the least favorite in this heat.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be losing to the giant cheeseburger. I don't think he really has any chance whatsoever.
Well, Destroying is running in lane 3. He's the guy to watch for. He blew away the 100-meter dash, so another 100 meters, but this one entails jumping as they get set.
Oh, here we go.
And here we go. Ronald McDonald out to a slow start.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and is that Destroying?
Is it? I mean, he's literally levitating. Is that Destroying?
This is the Charlie Jordan Destroying Games, I feel like.
I mean,
he's just showboating out there. Look at him go.
Wow.
And in lane 2, Jeff Whittick pulls up, but it's all Destroying.
No, that's not Jeff. I know. Listen, and for everyone watching, we've had some lane confusion today. That is not the fault of the announcer. And the cheeseburger's down. Raka is on the field. He's hurt, but he's back up, and he's knocked over the third, as I said.
Watch the boys.
4, and he's knocked over the last. Nope. And now he is just running through hurdles at this point. He is out of control, and once again, I think we do need event security to the track.
So we're going to take it to Shannon right now. He's with Destroying, the man of the games thus far.
Oh, man. Champ, I'm here with you, champ. Amazing. Come on, what kind of athlete are you?
I guess I do it all, man. It's my first time running track.
Really?
So, yeah.
Come on, man.
For real.
You are an athlete.
An excuse. Once again, these Paul brothers' famous marketing play. It's kind of like it feels like a draw, kind of. You know, like there's going to be a rematch of some sort. But we'll see how it goes.
Right. Just do this whole thing again.
All over again. Yeah.
Right.
Like and by the way, I'm kidding. Everyone at home, Logan has been in therapy every single day. He's very hurt, and I'm sure he's very distraught about this injury.
It's a real injury.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to go down to the track right now. The 1,600-meter run is just getting
here we
off.
go.
Now, this is the endurance one. This
we've
is a
got
full
Summer
mile,
Rae down.
basically.
Summer Rae is on the ground. She's falling.
And this is going to test their endurance more than anything.
Does that guy not know he can go into the inside of the track?
He might not. These guys are YouTubers and Instagram influencers.
He's staying out there.
Well, you want to jockey for position early. It looks like the pack is spreading out a little bit.
Yeah, that guy has no idea he can leave his lane.
Now,
he figured it out.
Now, I believe Spencer Taylor, the third Impulsive host, is in this. He is a long-distance runner. He has run a couple Ironmans, and so I'm watching him right now to see when he turns the heat on. He's right here in the third position.
Okay, so he's just kind of conserving energy right now, you think. Is he a sprinter toward the end?
Summer Rae is doing cartwheels right now. Oh, okay, so we've got Ryan Garcia and at Jeff Wittek, or at Jeff on Instagram, and leading right now. Ryan Garcia, the endurance, champion boxer extraordinaire, he's leading right now, and I'm not so sure he's going to give this back, guys.
My mic's open. Oh.
Oh, that's not Summer Rae, by the way. I saw the
No,
cheetah.
that's not Summer Rae,
I saw
Mike.
the cheetah shorts. I apologize.
Yeah.
So as they cross the first lap of the 1,600 meters, you just have 1,200 to go. And this is where it gets tough. The heat's pounding down, but we got two separating from the pack.
Yep, that's at Jeff, and great cartwheels. Who is that, Allie? Do you know who's doing the cartwheels?
I think she's got to work on her form a little bit.
She looks hurt, but it's definitely not Summer Rae.
No,
They're
I know
just
it's
in the
not
same
Summer. Okay,
shorts.
apologies there,
So
but
let's take a look.
we did have some nice cartwheels. At Jeff, I'm very impressed by at Jeff. Jeff Wittek's, staying with Ryan Garcia, and we just keep showing this poor hurt woman in the back here.
Now, how did Spencer do? Let's talk about Spencer.
Spencer's in the third spot. Spencer's dropped back behind Ryan Trahan right now, but all eyes are really on at Jeff to see if the power of the vlog squad could pull through here. David Dobrik probably at home rooting him on. And they're about to lap this poor woman.
I think we got a little bit of a runway show going on now.
I think we've got more of, I wouldn't call it a runway show, I'd call it a security risk. I'm pretty sure we need security in lane 3 to remove this.
A stretcher.
Yep. Oh, and she's picking it back up now. Now she thinks she's winning the race. She is running, and by the looks of it, she's taking this thing home.
That is dedication.
And she's about to get lapped. Last time I saw somebody get lapped was in Mario Kart on N64. This is incredible. We need her out of the way.
There she goes.
She's pulling off exit 13. I'm sure there's a Chick-fil-A over there or something. And the race continues. Now, what happened here? We had is there a trade here? We've got Ryan Garcia still leading the way, but who is this? I believe that's Ryan Trahan. Is that Ryan Trahan? Yes, that's Ryan Trahan. He also had a career as a track and field runner back in the day. But as you can see, Ryan Garcia is not giving up. And Spencer looks very good, too. Spencer's really hanging in there, and I think he may turn the jets on. He's got a career here.
Yeah, I think he's waiting till the very end to give it to him. He doesn't want to show off too much, That's not Spencer's vibe.
That said, he is plant-based, and he's probably running out of fuel at this point since he hasn't eaten a carb or a piece of meat since 2002.
Mike, he started some beef with me today on Twitter, so I don't really know if I'm rooting for him.
I wouldn't call it beef, Allie. He is, like I said, he's plant-based, so if anything, it would be an Impossible Burger.
Okay.
So we are coming toward the last 400 meters of this race, and the competition is thinning out a little bit. It is a tough race. It's 1 mile, basically, of running, and in this heat, it's got to be tough out there for the challengers, especially the ones that have competed in multiple games. But that's going to bring us to thanking Fashion Nova. Thank you, and become your own fashion icon with Fashion Nova today. Check them out, Fashion Nova. Mike's already on it.
Shout out Fashion Nova. Lauren Descala, by the way, is the girl who's leading, but I mean, this couldn't be closer. Wow, now it looks like Ryan Trahan and Ryan Garcia, 2 Ryans. What are the chances? Are pulling away with this. Ryan Garcia, I mean, I wouldn't want to be the guy that beats Ryan Garcia, by the way. He could really sock you.
Well, Ryan Garcia, maybe he's conserving a little bit of energy. You mentioned he's the boxer.
Yep.
So he's used to running these long distances.
My goodness, the security risk is back on the track.
Chick-fil-A works fast.
Yep.
And it looks like Ryan Garcia on the outside and Ryan Trahan in the inside. They got a jockey for position here. It's coming down to the final lap.
It looks like Trahan's turning the heat up a little bit on Ryan Garcia. But, of course, we just keep going back to this woman in the back here.
And here we go. It looks like Trahan, but Garcia is really making a push.
Wow.
But Trahan with the impressive
polo
afterburners right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Looking like an Olympic runner out there as he takes it with ease. Ryan Trahan, impressive 1600. He is the champion for this event, followed closely by Ryan Garcia. So the Ryans take 1 and 2.
And then who do we have as the female winner? Allie, you might be able to help. And Spencer coming over the finish line now. Boy, do I love Spencer Taylor. What a great guy. Great job, Ryan Trahan. YouTube star, marketing genius.
And we got some other competitors finishing up right now.
Sweetheart. How are you?
And it's tough to finish this event. Honestly, like a dead sprint, 1,600 meters in this heat, it's tough to accomplish, and hats off to everyone who's participating in the 1,600 meters. That's not the one I would want to participate in, but you got to give it up to these folks.
Well, not in this weather either, Thomas. I mean, I don't remember it being this hot since the last Stone Age. You could fry an egg on the turf right now, and possibly even cook a large turkey if you had to.
And I feel like competitors are just coming out of nowhere at this point.
Yeah, I don't believe either any of these people were even in the race. I'm pretty sure they just jumped in about halfway through.
Well, here we go. This is the start of the event, and they're coming out a little bit slow.
And you'll see the girl on the left just trip and take an absolute tumble.
But you got to love her being a good sport about it. There she goes on the runway.